Young Thug keeps getting exposed, and at this point, tweets won't be enough to salvage his career. He gotta actually come out and do an interview and speak for himself.
He can't.
See, I've seen a lot of people.
He can't do no interview.
Do their own analysis on this Young Thug situation. Charleston White and myself, I think, have given the best analysis. Charleston White just did an interview with Say Cheese. During this interview with Say Cheese, Charleston White scientifically broke down why Young Thug is a despicable human being.
Yeah.
But he also exposed Young Thug for committing crimes during trial that Young Thug could still be prosecuted for to this day. Right?
Lock him up!
FBI, open up!
Lock him up!
Now, when Charleston White began to talk about Young Thug during this interview, one of the things that Charleston White said that really caught my ears is when Charleston White said that Gunna was paying for Young Thug attorney when Gunna was in jail.
Probably. But I like to show young people the difference between a boss and a leader. Gunna was leading while they was in jail because Thug don't want to tell nobody who was paying for the lawyer. I know Gunna was paying for it, almost $200,000. Brian Steele ain't cheap. Thug finances were froze because it was tied to the Gang Rico shit. That's why they just giving it back.
And that's probably why, if y'all remember, when Young Thug was taking his plea deal, like it was something that was going on with Young Thug, and they was basically saying how he can't communicate with nobody that was on the case, like he can't have communications. The one thing he asked the court and the judge, he said, I still want to be able to communicate with Gunna, right? So when he said that, me and a lot of other people thought like, okay, well maybe him and Gunna still cool. Maybe all this just some internet type shit. I think that he wanted to contact Gunna because, like you said, Gunna was paying for his lawyer. Now, this is what I be saying, gang. You turned on a nigga that was paying for your lawyer, that was helping you, that was still out here talking about free slime and I still love Slad and all this other shit. And you turned on a nigga who kept it solid. The only nigga that kept it that went to trial. Yak got it. You turned on him too. You just a lame, bro. Then the other day I hear him talking to Mariah the Scientist on the phone, a clip, and he like, yeah, Gucci went soft after he got out of jail. Like, he just a lame, gang. So you trying to say Gucci Mane, who was a rough, tough gangster killer, proven killer, right? Went to jail, got super fit, got his mind right, came out, married his wife, and been on a straight and arrow, ain't had no problems, ain't had no beef, been getting money, been living life. You say that's soft? Like, you just a lame, bro.
Gunna got out and didn't talk. It's two leaders, nigga, that ain't talking that I admire. Big Meech and Gunna.
Gunna a better man than me, man.
He better than me.
Gunna a better man than me.
He better than me.
I'm sitting in jail with you disgusting, decrepit, broke down ninjas too. I'm sitting in jail with y'all. We're both in jail.
Right.
But I gotta come out of my pocket and pay for your lawyer fees, $200K plus. I'm shelling it.
Nope.
But I'm in jail too. I ain't doing shows. I ain't dropping albums. My resources is depleting fast while I'm paying for your lawyer fees and your bills.
And then for you to get out and you to diss me because you say I snitched because I took a fucking plea deal? How you want me to pay for your lawyer fees and keep paying for your lawyer fees and all this shit if I can't get out? Just for you to take the same fucking plea deal a few years later, a week before trial because you said you couldn't take it no more? Like, get your goofy ass on.
Frozen. Yeah, you telling me that I can't take a plea deal to get out?
Right.
To provide for all of us?
Crazy, man.
Bro, Gunna a better man than me, bro. Because even in the plea deal, Gunna, bro, he still took a pee. Even in the plea deal, he wasn't trying to throw him under the bus.
Right. You ever had one of them days where everything seems to go wrong? I mean, you're just trying to grab a cup of coffee and BAM! You're tangled in a pile of boxes because the shelf is broken. And just like that, I realized sometimes accidents at work are more than just funny stories. They can actually change everything. Trying to handle a workplace injury on your own? It's like trying to fix the broken shelf yourself. More chaos, more headaches, and it's no guarantee that you'll get what you deserve. You got paperwork, insurance calls, and someone always telling you to wait. It's enough to make you wish you had a secret weapon. But here's the thing, there's a team of people that fights for people just like you. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has been winning cases when everybody else said it couldn't be done. In Florida, someone got $12 million after a work accident, even though the insurance was ready to offer just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a worker was awarded $26 million, which was 40 times the initial offer. These are not just numbers. They're real victories for real people, all thanks to the team that fights hard for justice. More than 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, like a legal squad ready to jump into action. Yeah. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients. And they have a long history of helping workers get what they're owed. Because when you're injured at work, you shouldn't have to go at it alone. You can just click the link below or the QR code that's on your screen. No endless waits or confusing forms. Just a quick way to start protecting your rights today. So if you had an accident on the job, do not risk doing it alone. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, because even in the toughest workplace accidents, a strong team makes all the difference. And trust me, there's a reason why they're America's largest injury law firm. It's because they fight for the people just like you.
All right. And the plea deal that Gunna did wasn't used against them in court. It wasn't used against Young Thug at all. It never came up in court.
At all.
But you mad at me? You calling people to blackball me to ruin my career?
To ruin my career that's paying for your lawyer, Goofy. Like, you see how lame and weird this is, gang?
Because I decided it was best for me to take this plea deal to get out in the real world so I could make money for all of us?
Finish him.
Gunna a better man than me, bro. I would have let them ninjas starve.
No cap. Y'all would have been in
had
there.
them eating ramen noodles and sardines, bro.
Y'all would have been in there.
Because, yo, remember those reports from jail was coming out how Young Thug was living like a king, had his own dorm? What was he living like a king off of? Gunna was providing that?
I hope not.
Gunna a better man than me, bro.
Because that's shit.
Now, Charleston White also revealed something that I think we all got to focus on right now. Y'all remember when YSL Woody was in court testifying against Young Thug, but in fact, YSL Woody was a hostile witness?
Yeah.
Because Woody was in trial going against the prosecutors in favor of Young Thug, even though Woody was the prosecutor's star witness.
Right.
Now, a lot of us wonder why YSL Woody told it all in the interrogation room, but then at trial, he went back on everything he said and told the prosecutors in court that he lied on Young Thug. And that helped Young Thug
because he was trying to help
him. Gotti essentially beat the case. Thug didn't beat the case. He took a plea deal, but it essentially helped Young Thug tremendously.
Right.
Well, Charleston White just admitted and confessed and said that he has evidence and proof that Young Thug and Yak Gotti engaged in witness tampering. That Young Thug and Yak Gotti's team contacted Charleston White to help them beat the case. And when they contacted Charleston White, they encouraged Charleston White to help YSL Woody with his testimony on the stand. And Charleston White coached YSL Woody on behalf of Young Thug. So YSL Woody could help Young Thug beat the case from the stand. That right there is textbook witness
Ladies
tampering.
and gentlemen,
the trial is over.
We
but
got
you
him.
still got 3 years to charge Young Thug with witness tampering even after trial is over.
Right.
First, Thug and them reached out to me. When them niggas were going to trial, they wanted my help. I'm gonna tell you the honest God truth. And the only reason I ain't been saying it because I fuck with a lot of them niggas. But hold on.
Where is Charleston White at?
Nigga, when them niggas going to trial, all them niggas reached out to me.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, 2 years ago, through my nigga Oye, I met Thug mama and Yak Gotti mama. Nigga, I went to Atlanta and done a turkey giveaway. We went to the HBCU, nigga, to say, hey, man, this what Thug and them doing. So, nigga, they finna send this in the Brian. Nigga, them nigga wanted my help. When Woody was on trial, I was the one coaching Woody on the stand. Nigga, all them niggas know that. Thug was salute me. Me and Yak Gotti was talking on the phone. Nigga, I was sending Yak Gotti books to read. So, it's not that I'm taking sides. Them niggas reached out to me, homie. Because I really have a big philanthropy presence in Atlanta. I really do real community work in Atlanta. I got a real presence in Fulton County Prosecutor's Office. Them people like me.
Right.
Atlanta Police Department. Atlanta
Right.
Gang. Homie, I got a real presence and connection with those people in Atlanta.
Right.
And it's genuine prior to me becoming big on the internet. Them niggas know that. So all that banning me, nigga, you lying to me. You lying to me. I done been in situations where niggas realized I was the nigga off the internet. I hit my detective nigga with the safe. Nigga, they come, nigga, escorts and this. So now, nigga, I'm safe there. So them niggas reached out to me, homie, and Thug know that.
We know about the leak calls already. Young Thug is an idiot. He's stupid.
Yeah,
we
Young
know this
Thug's
already.
slow.
But if Young Thug engaged in criminal activity, witness tampering, with Charleston
White of all people, you're an
this
idiot.
will make Young Thug the dumbest person to ever live.
You're an idiet,
If
bro.
Young
I don't know
Thug
what to tell you, bro.
is on the internet going off on Gunna for being a rat, then he calls Charleston White for help and then engage in criminal activity with Charleston White. Thug is the stupidest person I've ever heard of to ever exist.
I mean, it's the same person that said he sent some killers to his ops' mama house to shoot at his mama and then got on a song with Juice WRLD and said, "We shooting at your mommy." So I'm not really surprised.
And this is just the truth. This is just facts. Now, I'm going to tell Young Thug this. Charleston White was once on your side. I don't know what happened. I don't know how you pissed off Charleston White.
Yeah.
You probably came home from jail and started to pretend like you don't know Charleston White ever existed.
Right.
But if Charleston White is petty enough to hand over the evidence to Fannie Willis, Fannie Willis is so petty,
love that.
she tried to violate you off your 20-year probation because you tweeted something about the Atlanta DA office. Fannie Willis will for sure pursue any possible infraction on Young Thug.
Mm-hmm.
And if that includes witness tampering, because Young Thug told Charleston White
through
his mama or through his team to coach YSL Woody to go on that stand and lie, Thug is over with for you, my homie. You
That's
done
your
fuck,
ass,
man.
Mr. Postman.
Charleston White would also address Rollo and Young Thug's beef. Now, Rollo has said for years, for years he's been saying this, but because this Young Thug situation, Rollo has been, gaining more traction with what he's been saying by Young Thug as of lately.
Right.
But Rollo will blame Young Thug for dividing Atlanta. He would also blame Young Thug for the Rich Homie Quan situation.
I heard that.
Claiming, that Thug didn't like Rich Homie Quan because Rich Homie Quan attempted to be his own man. And Charleston White would also give examples of how not only the Young Thug violate
I'm hearing
and do things to Rich Homie Quan because Rich Homie Quan didn't want to sign. He wanted to be his own man. But he would also provide other examples of what Thug did to other people. And while Thug is not just a monster, not just a street dude, but he's just a despicable, terrible human being.
Based off what Rollo said last night, Young Thug, he up the Atlanta culture.
He did.
He turned everybody against each other, from Rich Homie Quan to, I guess he turned Lil Baby against a lot of people. And, we seen what he did with Gunna.
And the crazy part is
Young Thug for everything.
The crazy part is Atlanta used to be known for Atlanta always had beefs, but Atlanta was known for always being together. They was known for being together. They was known for, just always sticking together, doing features with each other. Everybody cool, everybody rocking with each other. Even the people that was beefing, they wasn't necessarily on the gram beefing. You feel me?
Everybody behind the scenes do too. Homie, they killed Nut. Because Nut told that nigga, I ain't fixing nothing. Nigga, he tried to bully people. He shot up Young Homie. He been trying to bully everybody. Lil Wayne. Cause Lil Wayne rejected him. He can't handle rejection. The sour-hearted bitch. Every black man that beat up a black woman when she said, "No, nigga, that's the black presence. That's that black male energy. If you reject him, this is what he do to you."
Yeah.
He can't handle rejection, just like every other black man that come from a neglectful mother and an absent father. It's abandonment
deeper.
issues.
It's
because
deeper.
I too can't. I struggle with handling rejection. It's abandonment issues.
The Thug and Rich Homie Quan situation is, even outside of Thug and YF and Nut, the Rich Homie Quan and Thug situation is one of those things that don't sit right with me to this day.
Yeah, it don't really make sense to me.
It don't sit right with me. Because as far as we know, Rich Homie Quan wasn't on no gangster timing with Thug.
Right.
Rich Homie Quan wasn't in the streets trying to bang it out with Thug. That's not what it was.
Right.
Thug wanted Rich Homie Quan to officially sign to Birdman. Rich Homie Quan ain't want to officially sign to Birdman. Birdman, right? Like, now to be honest, I don't even think Birdman was tripping.
Probably not.
I don't even think Birdman really cared that much that Rich Homie Quan signed. Thug probably just jumped out the window, boop, wanted to prove he's just
Yeah.
fan. Yo, Thug shot at Rich Homie Quan daddy, yo.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
His father.
I didn't know that.
Because he wouldn't sign
I
a
didn't know
deal,
that.
a record deal?
I didn't know that, bro.
Yo, I don't care how much y'all love Thug, bro. Y'all got to look at that and say, come on, bro.
I didn't know that.
You
He's
shot
a
at this
weirdo.
man mama.
He
No,
just
sorry,
a
his
lame.
daddy.
He just is he a lame?
You destroyed his daddy's business. You called everybody in Atlanta to blackball Rich Homie Quan from doing songs and features with other popping Atlanta artists.
Yeah.
For no apparent reason whatsoever. That's evilness.
It's weird.
That's
weird evil shit. That's unnecessary, gang.
This man is a deplorable.
I know he shot at his mom. I know he shot at his dad, like barbershop or something like that. Like he shot up the barbershop. But I didn't know he tried to like actually kill Rich Homie Quan dad though. Like that's some weird shit. I mean, it's all weird. Don't get me wrong, but that's just like taking it to like another level. You feel me? Like you just went up 16 levels in 1 second. Do your homework.
But y'all won't give Young Thug the credit for being a hoe. Y'all just won't. Right? Y'all make every excuse in the book for Young Thug. If anybody else did what Young Thug did, man, y'all will call him out. Now, eventually Charleston White touched on Young Thug snitching. Like, honestly, I'll be real, bruh. At this point, I feel like y'all have heard my opinion on Young Thug snitching. So at this point, it's redundant, to be honest, bruh. But here's what Charleston White has to say when he heard the Young Thug interrogation footage.
I mean, listen. DC Young Fly done told before too.
Oh man, breaking news.
DC Young Fly, I know the detective that gave him a break a little bit before he got big. That's why he was with me. I know what you did last summer. I know what you
Charleston White is crazy,
I know these
bro.
secrets, homie.
It's all right with this
Gangsters and gangs. Haven't I been preaching this?
Yeah.
Haven't I been preaching this? This shit is prophetic, man.
Yeah.
I ain't just been talking, I promise. I went one time, I went a whole year with no sex. Just in the spirit, just in studying us. I spent hours.
Hold on, where my camera at?
Be a scholar. I've been writing about us, man. I'm deeper than what they know. Man.
A lot of people are saying, well,
You got that clean
this
ball
audio is
head,
from
don't you?
2015.
I don't give a damn. They went back to 93 when I was a baby. They went back to 93, son, when I was a baby. They went back to Pop Hunter when he was 11, 12.
Right.
Steven Jackson said, I don't give a damn if you were 7. He just said this on Trick Daddy Cooking Show.
Oh my God.
So come on now, we gonna move the goalpost. I never hurt nobody. So why put the goalpost so close up on me? Thug got his baby mama killed. They killed Jonathan Nutt. It's documented. They can prove it, homie.
Right.
If they would have put the right, Brian Steele ain't that good. If Atlanta Police Department, something they job, man. The U.S. prosecutor them fucked up. If they would have never let Brian Steele say this is about rap lyrics, no, it ain't. This is about evidence. These rap lyrics did not lead us to a crime. The crime was already led.
And then the rap lyrics
We have been discovering these crimes through evidence,
Right.
picking up bodies,
Right.
picking up bullets. We
Right.
didn't solve these crimes from listening to these lyrics.
Right.
We've been picking up bodies.
That's what they trying to make it seem like too. They be trying to make it seem like niggas is just getting locked up because they said some shit in the song. No. You getting locked up because they had evidence and then you admitted to doing it in a song. You see what I'm saying?
mamas and daughters and sisters and brothers and kids been dying by the hands of these and they going to rap about it. Many these women, these mothers is in agony. Present. What happened to? I don't want to talk.
Well, Thug said it was to help his friend get out of the.
I don't want to talk. You can't help your friend. There's nothing you can say in the interrogation room
to help your friend.
Because
right.
every question is to not help.
I never bought that excuse. That
shit don't even make sense, bro. I went to the interrogation room to try to help my friend. That ain't how that shit work. I went to talk to the police to try to help my friend. But I said his name and like, what? How do that make sense? That's the police, bro. They're trying to lock him up. So how the fuck you gonna come into their interrogation room at their police station and try to come, like that don't even make sense, twin. Like you gotta make it make sense if that's what you gonna try to, you feel? Because they asking you questions to get him locked up. Everything you saying can and will be used against you. It don't say everything you say can and will help your friend. You like, what the fuck?
Thug went into that interrogation room to help his homie. That's just stupid. If your homie is already arrested, he's already charged, what could you tell the police that will get them to what? Like not charge him, to uncharge him? Like cut it out. I feel like Thug went into that interrogation room trying to see what the police knew about his involvement. He went there to save himself. And Thug was prepared to throw anybody under the bus if it came with saving himself or finding out more information about what they knew about him and his involvement in that situation. He threw Birdman under the bus. Bro, he threw Roscoe under the bus. He threw a lot of people under the bus. And he didn't do it trying to save Roscoe. No, he did it trying to save himself.
Right.
But you know you done messed up as a street dude when you got Charleston White telling you, man, you should have said nothing in that interrogation room, bro. But y'all let me know in the comment section.
Ain't that what gangsters supposed to do? I don't got nothing to say to y'all police. Give him a lawyer. Ain't that anything other than that is snitching, ain't it? That's what I thought.